Everybody was.
Throughout the history of television, few shows have matched the unique charm and humor of this classic. With a remarkable 168 episodes, it stands as the longest-running series set during World War II. Created by Bernard Fain and Albert S. Ruddy, the narrative revolves around a group of Allied prisoners who cleverly orchestrate special operations while confined under the watchful eyes of their Nazi captors. Each episode showcases their humorous attempts to escape, often leading to comical failures. Bob Crane takes on the role of Colonel Robert E. Hogan, the mastermind behind the group's antics, while Werner Klemperer portrays the gullible Commandant Wilhelm Klink. John Banner brings to life the lovable yet bumbling Sergeant Hans Schultz. Over its 5-year run, starting in 1965, the show garnered 12 Emmy nominations, with Klemperer winning 2 for his performance. Despite its acclaim, there are numerous surprising secrets about the production that fans may not be aware of. Today, we will delve into these intriguing revelations.
Another one of Burkhalter's schemes to get you, Colonel.
May I remind you?
Initially, the show was intended to take place in an American prison, focusing on the lives of inmates and their interactions. However, the creators, Albert Ruddy and Bernard Fine, discovered that NBC was already developing a similar concept with their series Campo 44, which was set in an Italian POW camp. This revelation prompted the creators to pivot their original idea and adapt it to a World War II German setting. This change allowed for a unique blend of humor and historical context, as the series followed a group of Allied prisoners who used their wits and ingenuity to outsmart their captors. The characters became iconic, each bringing their own personality and charm to the show. The comedic elements, combined with the backdrop of a POW camp, created a distinctive atmosphere that resonated with audiences. The series became a beloved classic, showcasing clever writing and memorable performances that have stood the test of time.
Is it big? 10 times bigger than the United States. Most beautiful river.
Initially, Richard Dawson aimed for the lead role in the show, but found himself cast as Corporal Peter Newkirk. His audition showcased his talent, yet the producers had concerns about his choice of a Liverpool accent. They believed that this accent might not resonate well with the audience, leading to confusion. Instead, they encouraged him to adopt a Cockney accent, which he did successfully. This decision not only shaped his character, but also added a unique flavor to the ensemble cast. Newkirk became known for his cleverness and charm, often providing comic relief in tense situations. The character's development was influenced by Dawson's ability to blend humor with a touch of mischief, making him a fan favorite. The dynamic between Newkirk and other characters, especially Colonel Hogan, contributed to the show's overall appeal. The casting choices and character developments played a crucial role in establishing the tone of this classic, allowing it to resonate with audiences during its run.
The location of your airbase we know approximately. If we could just clear this up for our records.
I will never tell you that.
The set design of the show was quite remarkable, especially considering it was based on a real POW camp in Hammelburg, Germany. The fictional Stalag 13 was brought to life with a variety of elaborate amenities that added a unique charm to the series. Viewers were treated to a network of tunnels and hidden doors, which played a significant role in the characters' escapades and clever plots. These features contributed to the comedic elements of the show, allowing the characters to outsmart their captors in entertaining ways. Initially, the set even included a steam room, which was a bold choice that showcased the creative liberties taken by the production team. However, this particular feature was later dropped as it was deemed too unrealistic for the context of a POW camp. The attention to detail in the set design helped create a vibrant and engaging backdrop for the antics of the characters, making the show memorable and enjoyable for its audience.
What was the question?
Forget.
The casting of the show brought an unexpected layer of depth to its portrayal of World War II. The actors who played the Nazi characters, including Klemperer, Askin, and Banner, all had Jewish backgrounds. This fact adds a significant irony to their roles, as they portrayed figures that represented oppression and tyranny. Robert Clary, who played Corporal LeBeau, was a Holocaust survivor, which makes his performance even more poignant. His experiences during the war informed his portrayal, allowing him to bring a unique perspective to the character. The juxtaposition of these actors' real-life histories against the backdrop of a comedic setting creates a complex narrative. It challenges viewers to consider the nature of identity and the impact of history on personal lives. The show, while comedic, serves as a reminder of the past and the resilience of those who lived through it. The performances of these actors resonate with audiences, highlighting the power of storytelling in addressing difficult subjects.
Give me a few minutes head start. Go back and expose the bombs and clear the room.
All right. But what about the plan?
The series featured many humorous moments and became quite popular. However, it also had its share of controversy. A catchphrase from an interview with Bob Crane gained particular attention. If you liked World War II, you'll love Hogan's Heroes. While intended to be lighthearted, this remark was misunderstood by many. The series, which depicted life in a German prisoner of war camp, often portrayed the war in a comedic light. This catchphrase struck some as insensitive, given the serious nature of the events it referenced. The conflict of making comedy out of a devastating historical period led to some backlash. Acknowledging the impact of such remarks, producers and network executives eventually phased out the catchphrase. They recognized the need for sensitivity toward the memories and experiences of those affected by the war. We can see how a simple phrase can take on a life of its own and shift the perception of a show, influencing its legacy in ways that were not initially intended.
They will attack at the front gate, but it will fail because of a clink master stroke.
The cast recorded a musical album titled Hogan's Heroes Sing the Best of World War II, which featured a collection of songs from the era. This album, however, included controversial and cringe-worthy liner notes that sparked discussions among fans and critics alike. The show's theme music, typically known for its catchy instrumental arrangement, actually had lyrics that were performed on this album. These lyrics reflected the unique blend of military themes and comedic elements that characterize the series. The juxtaposition of the serious context of World War II with the lighthearted approach of the show created an interesting dynamic. The album allowed the cast to showcase their musical talents while also providing a nostalgic look back at the songs that resonated during that time. This venture into music highlighted the show's ability to entertain while navigating sensitive historical themes, making it a memorable part of the series' legacy. The combination of humor and music in this classic added another layer to its appeal, engaging audiences in a way that was both fun and thought-provoking.
Involve a sacrifice on your part, Commandant.
Sacrifice? In what way?
You may actually have to go to work.
The show featured a rare Mercedes-Benz W31, a vehicle that was used by Nazi officers during parades. This particular car made its debut in the first episode and continued to appear throughout the series, adding a unique touch to the setting. Today, only 3 of these vehicles still exist, making it a significant piece of automotive history. The presence of such a rare car in the series not only enhanced the visual appeal, but also served as a reminder of the historical context in which the show was set. In addition to the impressive prop, the talent behind the scenes contributed greatly to the charm of the series. Werner Klemperer, who portrayed Colonel Klink, was a classically trained musician. This background created a humorous contrast with his character, who was often depicted as lacking musical talent. Klemperer's skills added depth to his performance, allowing him to bring a unique flair to the role. The combination of the rare vehicle and the talented cast helped to create a memorable viewing experience that resonated with audiences.
He's a mess. He wants to help.
During the filming of the exploitation film Elsa, She-Wolf of the SS, the set of the show was ultimately destroyed as part of cost-saving measures on demolition. This marked a dramatic ending for the beloved series, which had entertained audiences with its unique blend of comedy and wartime antics. The destruction of the set symbolized the end of an era for the cast and crew who had worked together to create memorable moments on screen. In 1968, the main cast reunited for a film titled The Wicked Dreams of Paula Schultz. This film revolved around an East German pole vaulter who defected to the West, showcasing the strong off-screen chemistry that the actors had developed during their time on the show. Their collaboration in this film further highlighted their camaraderie and the lasting friendships formed during the production of the classic series. The reunion not only provided fans with a glimpse of their favorite characters, but also served as a reminder of the impact the show had on its audience.
Please do, and bring me some beer.
Right away, sir.
The show did not air in Germany until 1992, which was a significant delay that came after the fall of the Berlin Wall. This timing was crucial, as it allowed for a different cultural context in which to view the series. When it finally made its debut, the German version underwent substantial changes to the characters and their portrayals. These modifications were made to reflect a sensitivity to the historical context of World War II and its aftermath. The title of the show was also altered to better suit the German audience, indicating a careful approach to how the content was presented. The changes aimed to make the series more palatable for viewers who had lived through the war and its consequences. This classic, while originally a comedic take on a serious subject, had to navigate the complexities of German history and public sentiment. The adjustments made in the German adaptation highlight the importance of cultural sensitivity in media.
Take down an official report. Transfer Colonel Crittenden back to Stalag 18 at once.
But what about the official report to Berlin?
The show had a unique impact on television by blending comedy with a serious historical backdrop. It took place during World War II, focusing on a group of Allied prisoners in a German camp. This mix of humor and war themes was unusual for its time, allowing audiences to see a lighter side of a dark period in history. The characters, especially Colonel Hogan, were clever and resourceful, often outsmarting their captors. This cleverness made the show entertaining and memorable. Its legacy includes paving the way for future sitcoms that tackle serious subjects with humor. The show remains relevant today because it highlights themes of resistance, friendship, and cleverness in the face of adversity. Many viewers appreciate the clever writing and the way it humanizes characters on both sides of the conflict. The humor still resonates, making it enjoyable for new audiences. The show also serves as a reminder of the importance of laughter, even in tough times.
So going to town to get her a present.
Maybe she's just shy.
So am I, but I fight it. I don't understand women.
Nobody.
The casting process for Hogan's Heroes in 1965 was quite fascinating. The producers sought actors who could bring humor and charm to their roles, while also capturing the essence of their characters. Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan, was chosen for his comedic timing and experience in television. His audition showcased his ability to blend humor with a sense of leadership. For the role of Sergeant Carter, Larry Hovis impressed the casting team with his energetic performance, demonstrating a perfect mix of toughness and comedy. The character of Colonel Klink was brought to life by Werner Klemperer, whose unique ability to portray a bumbling, yet endearing antagonist made him the ideal choice. The chemistry tests were crucial, as the interactions between the characters needed to feel authentic. Each actor's ability to work together was assessed, ensuring that the ensemble cast would create a believable dynamic. The pivotal moment came when the producers realized that the combination of Crane, Klemperer, and the rest of the cast had a special chemistry that would resonate with audiences. This careful selection process ultimately shaped the show's success and its lasting legacy.
Twinkle and Maria.
Maria? The Russian? From what direction?
This way, sir.
Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes, the director, Bernard Fine, aimed to create a unique blend of comedy and war themes. His approach involved using humor to address serious subjects, making the show both entertaining and thought-provoking. Influenced by the absurdity of war and the resilience of the human spirit, Fane crafted a narrative that allowed characters to navigate their challenges with wit and cleverness. The show's setting in a German POW camp provided a backdrop for comedic situations, allowing for satire without glorifying conflict. Collaboration with the cast was essential. Fane encouraged actors to bring their personalities into their roles, fostering a relaxed atmosphere on set. This collaboration resulted in memorable performances, particularly from Bob Crane as Colonel Hogan, who embodied charm and intelligence. The creative team worked closely to ensure that the humor resonated with audiences, while maintaining a lighthearted tone, making Hogan's Heroes a distinctive entry in television history.
What is his name?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Set in a fictional German POW camp during World War II, Hogan's Heroes was produced with a unique blend of humor and historical context. The set design was crucial, as it needed to reflect a realistic yet comedic environment. The production team built elaborate sets that included barracks, a command center, and various outdoor areas, all designed to create an authentic feel while allowing for comedic antics. Filming primarily took place on a soundstage in Hollywood, which presented logistical challenges, especially in creating outdoor scenes. To overcome this, the crew used painted backdrops and clever camera angles to simulate the camp's exterior. Innovative techniques included the use of multi-camera setups, allowing for quick filming of scenes and capturing the actors' performances from different angles simultaneously. This method not only saved time, but also enhanced the show's comedic timing. The production team faced challenges with maintaining historical accuracy while ensuring the humor remained lighthearted, striking a balance that appealed to audiences.
For after the war.
It's better than the cooler.
No, it just needs pressing.
Yeah.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for Hogan's Heroes played a vital role in shaping the show's unique blend of comedy and wartime themes. The music, composed by Jerry Fielding, was designed to enhance the lighthearted yet clever narrative. Fielding's work included catchy themes and playful motifs that complemented the antics of the characters, particularly the clever schemes of Colonel Hogan and his team. The use of upbeat melodies helped to create a sense of fun, even in the context of a World War II setting. Musicians involved in the project contributed to a lively orchestral sound that matched the show's comedic timing. The score often featured brass and woodwinds, which added a whimsical touch, making the audience feel at ease despite the serious backdrop of a POW camp. Insights from the composers reveal that they aimed to balance humor with the historical context, ensuring that the music resonated with viewers while supporting the storyline. The result was a memorable soundtrack that remains associated with the show's charm and wit.
Your trade, sir. Modesty. You realize what you've done here. The line, the coloring, breathtaking.
The series Hogan's Heroes features several iconic scenes that showcase the cleverness and humor of the characters. One memorable moment is when Colonel Hogan, played by Bob Crane, outsmarts the bumbling Commandant Klink, portrayed by Werner Klemperer. The direction in these scenes emphasizes the comedic timing, allowing the actors to shine. The performances are filled with charm and wit, making the audience root for the heroes despite the serious backdrop of World War II. Cinematography plays a crucial role, with tight shots capturing the expressions of the characters, enhancing the humor. The filmmakers aimed to create a light-hearted take on a heavy subject, and the actors often commented on how they enjoyed bringing laughter to viewers. The impact of these moments resonates with audiences, as they provide a sense of escapism and joy, reminding everyone that humor can be found even in difficult times. The clever writing and engaging performances ensure that these scenes remain memorable.
When they come for you tonight, auf Wiedersehen.
Hogan's Heroes, a television series that aired in 1965, had a unique cultural and social impact. The show, set in a German POW camp during World War II, used humor to portray the lives of American soldiers. This approach resonated with audiences who were looking for light-hearted entertainment in a time when the memories of the war were still fresh. The characters, especially Colonel Hogan, were clever and resourceful, which allowed viewers to see them as heroes despite the serious backdrop of war. The series influenced pop culture by introducing memorable catchphrases and characters that became part of American humor. It also sparked discussions about the portrayal of war and the ethics of using comedy in such contexts. While some criticized it for trivializing the war, others appreciated its ability to bring laughter to a painful subject. The show opened up conversations about resilience and camaraderie in difficult times, making it a significant part of television history.
Hogan! My office. Who's going to paint it, huh?
If I were you, I'd get someone with experience.
The critical reception of the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes was quite mixed, with some praising its humor and unique take on World War II, while others criticized it for trivializing serious historical events. Key reviews highlighted the clever writing and strong performances, particularly from Bob Crane as Colonel Hogan. Audience reactions were generally positive, with many viewers enjoying the comedic portrayal of life in a German POW camp. The show developed a loyal fan base, which appreciated its light-hearted approach to a heavy subject. In terms of accolades, Hogan's Heroes received several nominations, including Emmy Awards, which recognized its writing and performances. These awards were significant for the cast and crew, as they validated their efforts in creating a show that, despite its controversial premise, resonated with audiences. The recognition helped solidify the show's place in television history, showcasing the talent involved and contributing to its lasting legacy.
Die Valkyrie. Well, the Ride of the Valkyries, you know. Germans love Wagner anyway.
I mean, we couldn't play while you're cutting through the wall.
During the making of Hogan's Heroes, the cast and crew shared many memorable moments that brought laughter and camaraderie to the set. Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan, was known for his playful spirit. He often pulled pranks on his co-stars, including a famous incident where he hid a rubber chicken in the set's props, leading to a hilarious scene when it unexpectedly appeared during filming. The show's setting, a German POW camp, was a unique backdrop that allowed for both comedy and drama. The actors, including Werner Klemperer and John Banner, formed a close bond, often sharing meals together and discussing their experiences. Klemperer, who played Colonel Klink, would sometimes break character, making the crew laugh with his impressions of other famous actors. The production team worked hard to create an authentic look for the show, using real military uniforms and props from the era. This attention to detail helped the cast feel immersed in their roles, making the comedic moments even more impactful. The lighthearted atmosphere on set made it a joyful experience for everyone involved, creating lasting friendships that extended beyond the show.
Missing his uniform, unless he's in it.
Take it easy. Yes, you are. But you're going to do a better job than he expects.
Hogan's Heroes, which aired in 1965, left a unique mark on television history. The show, set in a German POW camp during World War II, blended comedy with a historical backdrop, a daring choice for its time. This approach allowed audiences to engage with serious themes through humor, paving the way for future shows that tackle difficult subjects in a light-hearted manner. The characters, particularly Colonel Hogan and his crew, became iconic, showcasing cleverness and camaraderie in the face of adversity. This portrayal of World War II in a comedic light influenced later works, encouraging filmmakers to explore unconventional narratives. Shows like MASH and even modern comedies have drawn inspiration from its mix of humor and historical context. The series also sparked discussions about the representation of war in media, challenging norms and expectations. Its legacy continues to resonate, reminding viewers that laughter can emerge even from the darkest times. Sharing your experiences and memories related to the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes can be a wonderful way to connect with others. Many viewers remember the show fondly for its unique blend of humor and historical context. It offered a lighthearted take on World War II, showcasing the clever antics of American prisoners of war in a German camp. This portrayal often sparked conversations about the war and its impact on society. Some may recall how the characters, like Colonel Hogan and Sergeant Schultz, brought laughter during a time when the world was still healing from conflict. The show might have influenced your perspective on cinema by demonstrating how comedy can address serious subjects. It encouraged audiences to find humor even in difficult situations. We invite you to share how Hogan's Heroes impacted you personally. Did it change how you view war stories in film? Did it inspire you to explore more about that era? Your thoughts can enrich our understanding of this classic series. Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations.
Dress as you would for an important date. Now, the rendezvous point will be right up